accounts during negotiations to buy the company. He visited Twitter headquarters in San Francisco on Wednesday and brought in a porcelain sink.
Of course. Musk had until today to complete his $44 billion acquisition or face a court battle. He released a message saying he acquired Twitter because he believes it's important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner, in his opinion. North Dakota's state auditor says an examination of the state's electoral systems conducted in response to voter concerns found that they are in fact secure. Auditor Josh Gallion says they looked at potential weaknesses that could be exploited and determined systems are in fact in good shape.
They did check and find 6 vulnerabilities which were labeled a low risk. Now the vulnerabilities were the ability to cast multiple ballots, identity theft of deceased voters, stuffing or discarding of a valid absentee ballot, equipment tampering, and absentee ballot fraud.
There are some money matters to be decided by West Fargo voters next month. There's a proposed sales tax increase to help fund the police and fire departments.
The proposal would add 0.5% to sales tax in West Fargo in Measure 1 and 2. Now, city officials say funding would help with staffing in the police and fire departments in a growing city with a growing number of calls for service. Both measures will have to pass to set that proposal in motion. We have a warning this morning to stay away from the river. 2 girls had to be rescued after firefighters say they got stuck in a muddy area near the riverbank.
Battalion Chief Joe Mangin tells Valley News Live that the girls used a log to cross the river yesterday afternoon. It was near the railroad bridge at 1st Avenue and 3rd Street North, but then their log got washed away. 2 firefighters in cold water immersion suits then carried the girls back to shore.
Just about 6:52. Let's get a check of your fast track forecast. Summer, you have some pretty good news today.
I do, not just about today's forecast, but through the next week or so. This morning we're waking up to above average temperatures. 40 in Fargo, in Grand Forks, 40 in Bemidji, 43 Devil's Lake, a cool 33 in Jamestown, 37 in Fergus Falls. Sending the kids to the bus stop. A little bit chilly, not too breezy yet, 38 degrees with clear skies, and by this afternoon the breeze will start to pick up out of the south and soar our temperatures into the 60s with plenty of sunshine. So today in Fargo, expect lunchtime temperatures to already be in the 50s and will warm up into the low 60s by the time you're headed home on your Friday afternoon. Wind gusting potentially up to 30 miles per hour in some locations. Now for your Halloween weekend, not spooky at all. Temperatures near 60 degrees both days. More sunshine Sunday. High temperatures Monday. Upper 50s to low 60s, mid 60s in some areas, but trick-or-treat temperatures 40s and 50s, a little bit breezy as well. But look at the forecast after Halloween. This is November, you guys, and we're starting the month with temperatures in the 60s, dropping off into the 50s by Thursday, but that's still above average.
Okay, looking forward to this weekend.
Oh my gosh, yeah, great time if you have any trunk or treating going on this weekend, and then even for, the big day on Monday too. Looking good. Summer, thank you.
Changing gears now, police confirming an attempted murder-suicide in Grand Forks. They say 21-year-old Tyler Harrison shot his mother Wednesday before then turning the gun on himself.
Police say that Jennifer Harrison had multiple gunshot wounds to her torso and head. She is being treated at the hospital in Grand Forks. This is still an open investigation, and anyone with information is urged to contact Grand Forks police. The public is invited to line a procession today to honor a West Fargo Police K9 who died unexpectedly while off duty this week. Tochi was a 7-year-old Dutch Shepherd who joined the force in 2015 and was paired with Officer Ben Orr. He was deployed more than 800 times for narcotic detection, suspect tracking, building searches, and article recovery.
He also worked in support of Fargo and Moorhead Police Departments, Cass and Clay Sheriff's Offices, the Highway Patrol, State BCA, and even the DEA. The procession starts at 11 this morning at Main Avenue at 45th Street, and it ends up right in front of the West Fargo Police Department. We have the route details on this story. It's available on our website. We're hearing more about that high-risk search warrant in Fargo last Tuesday. Police say 3 men were arrested as part of an investigation into M30 pills.
Now, those are counterfeit meds which look like oxycodone but could have dangerous amounts of fentanyl or meth in them. Aaron Bennett, Shermaine Lewis, and Ricky Walker are now facing criminal conspiracy and drug charges. Police say officers found more than 7,000 M30 pills, plus cocaine and other illegal drugs, 2 guns, and more than $21,000 in cash. Nelson County health officials are reporting an active case of tuberculosis. The patient is in isolation for now. People who were exposed have been informed and they are now getting tested for free.
TB is a serious infectious disease caused by bacteria and spreads through close contact. It affects the lungs, but can also affect your lymph nodes, kidneys, bones, and even eyes. There's more information available online at valleynewslive.com. An invasive and destructive superweed has made it into 3 more North Dakota counties. Palmer amaranth was first identified in the state 4 years ago and is now in 19 counties. Most recently, Kidder, Williams, and Stark counties.
Yeah, it looks like this right on your screen here. It can grow 7 feet high, as much as 3 inches in one day. It can produce thousands of seeds. Now, the stuff is even strong enough to stop farm machinery. Heavy infestation can cut a soybean yield by as much as 79% and a corn yield by up to 91%. More teens and young children than ever before are now having to get glasses, and smartphones are just part of the blame.
Surveys show the number of kids aged 13 to 16 who need glasses has now doubled over the past 10 years. One optometrist says nearsightedness is genetic, but smaller screens closer to your face have caused children's vision to get even worse, even in otherwise healthy visioned children. And the pandemic did not help. Kids had to spend more time on their computer for virtual classes at home. Experts say a general rule is that children under the age of 2 should have 0 screen time, and kids up to 5 should only have an hour a day.
The simplest thing that parents can do, cut down on the screen time. We know it's a struggle, or you can try to use the 20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break and look at something that's over 20 feet away.
Don't forget, Flu Shot Friday is today. Fargo Public Health hosting the immunization clinic from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at their headquarters on 25th Street South.
Flu shots will be provided on a walk-in basis. Now you should bring Medicare or health insurance information to that clinic. Visitors to downtown Fargo will soon see portable restrooms, and the Downtown Community Partnership hopes that it will fix a couple of different issues there. The project is on a 60 to 90-day trial with 2 locations, the Engagement Center and Elam Lutheran.
Project leaders hope it will help the homeless as well as people who come out of the bars at night and need a place to go. The plan is to have them in place by next week. Tomorrow will be your last chance to get out and buy that fresh produce for the homemade recipe you've been wanting to make this holiday season.
Yeah, that's right. And at the Valley Today's Jillian Trudeau joins us live this morning with what we can expect at that final Red River Market. Good morning, Jillian.
Good morning, YouTube. That's exactly right. I'm here at Broadway Square, where it looks a little quiet and empty, but just tomorrow will be filled with people saying goodbye to the Red River Market. It is their closing day tomorrow, but these streets will be filled with vendors and people just out for a wholesome little morning, getting their fresh produce and hitting up those food trucks. There's also lots of activities and performances that will be going on. So the Red River Market happens at 10 a.m. It'll kick off with a live performance by Rachel Meyer, and then at 11 a.m. there'll be a cooking demo with Tobias Zinkmond, and then at 12:30 they'll have a dance performance by All-Star Afro Dancers, and then it closes at 2 p.m. So make sure that you take advantage, get on out there. You can see your favorite vendors like Michelle's Table, who has been at the Red River Market for 8 seasons now. That's just one of the many that you can get out here. I know that there's a bakery stand that has the freshest sourdough that they have. So it'll be tomorrow at 10 a.m., so get on out here.
Okay, thank you. Will do.
Yeah, love that. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Jillian Trudeau in downtown Fargo. Thank you. In our consumer alert this morning, tough times for home buyers. Mortgage rates have soared to their highest level since 2002. The average long-term mortgage rate now jumping above 7%. This as the Federal Reserve continues its interest rate hike to fight inflation. Freddie Mac's latest report says the key 30-year rate increased to 7.08%. That's up from 6.94% last week.
At this time last year, the rate averaged 3.14%. The Federal Reserve has raised interest rates 5 times this year, and another rate hike is likely on the way next week. Well, a longtime holiday tradition is back, even as many Americans are struggling with rising inflation. Dallas-based Neiman Marcus is out with its luxury gift list this year.
These are so luxurious, I don't even know what some of them are, but it includes a Cartier diamond tiara for $3 million, a pink Barbie Maserati SUV for $330,000. This one, I don't even know what it is, but apparently a Sweet Tooth Hotel custom mini golf course. What does that mean? I don't know. But anyway, you pay $200,000 for it. However, all the proceeds from the sale will go to a charity.
Classic rule, if you gotta ask, it's not for you.
That's for sure. I'll be happy with my Snickers trick-or-treating. Anyway.
Hi, everyone. I mean, goodbye, everyone. Happy Friday. Great to see you.